The state television company Western Armenia represents the most important news for today. Good day. Today's broadcast. Speech of the Speaker of the Government of Western Armenia. The 18th issue of Western Armenia magazine has been published. The basic meaning of the Declaration of Alma. Baku sends a message to the world to Artsakh. Nikos Dendias. Armenian-Greece-France-India cooperation is possible in the field of defense. A monument in Peria dedicated to genocide against Armenians. Philanthropist donated a manuscript to Agatangeghos. In 2021, on February 25, on the birthday of General Nikos, the President of the Republic of Western Armenia signed and established the law concerning Artsakh and the people of Artsakh. On February 25, 2021, on the birthday of General Nikos, the President of the Republic of Western Armenia signed and published this law, which will be submitted to the Constitutional Council, taking into account the following provisions, principles. Articles 1st and 55 of the Charter of the United Nations. The second, Declaration of the Rights of the Indigenous People. The third, the Rights of the Armenian of Western Armenia Declarations. The fourth, the Constitution of the Republic of Western Armenia. It is noted in the first article that the territory of Artsakh is an integral part of the territory of Western Armenia. According to the de facto recognized state of Armenia on January 19, 1920, and the jure recognized state of Armenia on May 11, 1920. In the second article, it is noted that the Armenian people of Artsakh are an inseparable part of the indigenous Armenian people of Western Armenia, so they have the right to apply for citizenship of Western Armenia. You can learn more on the declaration on the YouTube page of Facebook of Western Armenia TV. The 18th issue of Western Armenian magazine has been published. In the new issue, there are articles dedicated to the perception of public order in Western Armenia, the structure of Armenian identity in the world, information influence activities. In this issue of the Western Armenian magazine, you can learn the process of the destruction of the Armenian presence in the Armenian temples located in the occupied territories of Artsakh as a result of the last war by Baku. In the new issue, there are articles dedicated to Nikos 159th birthday. In Armenian, in English, and French versions of the magazine in PDF format can be downloaded below. The basic meaning of the Declaration of Alma. Baku changed its attitude towards the CIS only after Heydar Aliyev took the office in 1993. In 1993, on September 20, the Parliament of Azerbaijan adopted this decision on the accession of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the cooperation of independent states. With that decision, the Republic of Azerbaijan joined both the Cooperation of Independent States and the CIS Collective Security Treaty Organization. According to the point of 3 of the decision, the head of Baku was suggested to implement the necessary measures resulting from that decision. In fulfillment of that decision, a few days later in 1993, on September 24, in Moscow, Heydar Aliyev signed the protocol attached to the agreement signed by Belarus, by the Russian Federation, and by Ukraine, and the Alma Ata Declaration signed in 1991 on December 8. On the same day, the leaders of the CIS member states welcoming the decision of the Baku parliament to join the SIS decided to agree with that decision of Baku. Baku's membership in the CIS was implemented in accordance with Article 7, Part 3 of the Charter, according to which the state that shares the goals and principles of the Commonwealth and undertakes the obligation arising from this Charter can become a member of the Commonwealth by consent by joining the Charter. On the same day, the leaders of the CIS member states welcoming the decision of the Baku parliament to join the CIS adopted the decision of Baku. Baku's membership in it was implemented in accordance with Article 7, Part 3 of the Charter, according to which the state that shares the goals and principles of the Commonwealth and undertakes the obligations arising from this Charter can become a member of the Commonwealth on consent of joining the Charter. The fact that Baku became a member of the Charter not as a founding state, as defined in Part 1 and 2 of the Article of 7. The Charter is also confirmed by the decision of the Economic Court of the CIS in 1994 on March 41 by the decision of the 94 article. You can learn more about Alma Ata's declaration on the website of Western Armenian TV. Baku sends a message to the world and to Artsakh. The civil initiative We Exist has issued a statement regarding the repeated manifestations of Azerbaijan vandalism, where it is said, Azerbaijan anti-Armenian policy of closing the Artsakh problem through ethnic cleansing continues with new manifestation. Continuing the encroachments on historical monuments, the Azerbaijan authorities are still waging war with the structures that are the state symbols of Artsakh. The impunity of vandalism towards the monuments of famous persons of authority, Shaz Naznavur, Marshal Khudakov and others, has grown to a new level of destruction. The video circulating the mass media and social networks today, the footage of the destruction of the Artsakh parliament building and the desecration of the Holy Mother Church of St. Hovannes once again confirmed the behavior typical of the terrorist country of Azerbaijan. By attacking the symbol of Artsakh democracy, Azerbaijan is sending a message to the world, not considering the return of Artsakh citizens to their homeland. We, the citizens of Artsakh and Armenia, appeal to the international community for help. Today they are destroying the parliament in Artsakh. Tomorrow they will destroy our houses and graves. The permissiveness of Azerbaijan is the consequence and the response to your silence and indifference. The world must decide between the importance of oil and human rights. We have the right to have a motherland and live there with dignity. We exist, and that means that the page of Artsakh cannot be turned. Nikos Dendias, Armenia-Greece-France-India cooperation is possible in the field of defense. The Minister of National Defense of Greece, Nikos Dendias, considers the Armenian-Greece-Cyprus tripartite cooperation in the field of defense successful and considers the Armenian-Greece-France-India cooperation possible. We have created a successful tripartite defense cooperation between Armenia, Greece and Cyprus, but there can be other tripartite or relations with France and India with such important countries, and having very powerful common friendship relations with Armenia and Greece. A monument in Peria dedicated to the genocide against Armenians, the Municipal Council of Peria, Greece, decided to erect a special monument in the center of Peria to honor the memory of the victims of the genocide against Armenia and express gratitude to the Armenians living in Peria. On February 26, the Municipal Council of Peria convened the meeting. The issue of the memorial was also included in the agenda. It should be noted that during the initiative of the Armenian side, proposals were presented to the place monument in one of the familiar places of the city, which was formally accepted by the mayor Lianis Morales. As a result of the Municipal Council session, the decision was unanimously adopted. The delegation of the Varandian Committee was also present at the session, whose representative, following the discussion of the session, referred to the centuries-old Armenian-Greek ties, the strong Armenians established in Peria, Libezma and Koginko and its history, as well as the contribution of Armenians to the city prosperity over the decades. He thanked the mayor and the council who meeting the Armenians unanimously adopted a decision to place the above-mentioned memorial in the central park of the city. Philanthropist Vahe Badalyan donated a manuscript to Madena Daran. Lately, in the reception hall of the Madena Daran Museum took place the ceremonial offering of the Gospel 15th century, initiated by Hovannes by Vahe Badalyan to the Madena Daran. The event was held within the framework of the exhibition. In gratitude for the donation of a valuable manuscript, the donor was awarded by the gold medal for the first time of Madena Daran benefactor. The donor was awarded by the gold medal of Madena Daran benefactor for the first time. On behalf of philanthropist Vahe Badalyan, his son Roman Badalyan received the gold medal, who gave a speech of thanks on the behalf of the Badalyan's family. I express deep gratitude for your invaluable efforts to preserve the history and cultural heritage of our nation. It is a great honor for the Badalyan family to receive the first golden medal of benefactor of Madena Daran. I accept it with respect and realizing that another ancient manuscript will be available for study by both future generations and the international scientific community, said Roman Badalyan. This was all for today. Goodbye.
Երբ կանգնում եմ այդ հողիս վրա, զորություն եմ ես զգում նրա, ու հոգիս ուզում է քո սրտում